Hello, welcome back to another video diary entry by Connor Van Hickok. It is quite clear that I got a haircut. That happened yesterday, which, whatever. I'm honestly thinking of getting a new hairstyle, but I'm not sure what yet. I'll probably think about it for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing my style of hair because I've had this since I was like 12 or 13. It's been a few years. I can change it, Maybe I'll dye it. Who knows? No, it's just will go. What is that? I don't know. All right, but yeah, let's get started with the diary entries over spring break. Dude, last Monday was probably the best day of break, honestly. Me and Eric, just the two of just no adults with us, just the two of us, only us two. We went to San Francisco to watch a Giants game, and it was really fun actually. What the day was like before that. I was just chilling, I was relaxed, just doing some stuff. And I think the fact that we were able to do this by ourselves without any like a guardian or anything, I think is a good step toward independence. Being able to just go places like that and being able to manage ourselves, that's great. Before the game, we walked around. He took me to the Ferry Building in San Francisco, and there was this place there that had really, really good empanadas. Like, oh my god, I've never had empanadas that good before. They were amazing. They were so good. What else? Oh yeah, we did take Bart. We did take Bart to San Francisco. We took Bart there and back, which is fun, Yeah, I forgot how fun using Bart can be. Well, I've heard stories of like crazy people, but it was fun that time. The game was really fun though, honestly. I think we spent around like $60 at the game, which actually isn't that much if you think about it. But yeah, our seats. I forgot what section we were in exactly, but we had we had a view of like the whole stadium. It was great. From where we were sitting, we had a view of the whole stadium, which is awesome. And one thing that like frustrated us, but until we figured out a fix for it, was no place took cash. Oh, hold on, there's a spider. If it gets near my phone, I'll pick my phone up. But yeah, no place accepted cash. So we weren't able to buy anything for a little bit. But then I discovered this machine that lets you put money into a card. So we did that, and we put like $60 into a card. And we got plenty of food to last through the game. At first, we got we got drinks for ourselves, and we got some garlic fries, and I got me a hot dog because it's an American baseball game. Why would I not get a hot dog? And I think later on we tried getting churros, but places were closing down, so we just ended up getting a pretzel, which is actually really good. That was a really good pretzel. Yeah. We got back home around I got back home around 11, which is pretty late, but I didn't care. I did not care. That was such a fun day. Like, genuinely, that was awesome. And I would totally do something like that again. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, Nerds of the Night can all go to a baseball game together, just the four of us. Maybe. Sure, it would cost a lot more money because we would need more food, but that would be really fun. Who knows? Tuesday was also pretty interesting. I had a driving lesson on Tuesday, which means someone from like a driving tutor picked me up, and I just drove around for 2 hours. I did way better than I thought I would, honestly. The only major mistake I made is I accidentally didn't brake early enough, and I had to like kind of slam on the brakes not to hit into somebody. It was fine. We were okay, but you know, yeah. Other than that, it was really good. I actually drove on the highway a little, which was really fun. Yeah, maybe driving isn't as hard as I thought it was. Maybe. Yeah, it was like 2 hours of driving, by the way. I was doing it for like 2 hours. I don't know if I mentioned that. It was like 2 hours. So yeah, that's all that happened on Tuesday. Wednesday, literally nothing of note happened on Wednesday. Nothing at all. Which is fine, which is great, actually. That's great. That's amazing. Because, I got to relax. I love relaxing. I don't know if y'all realize I love relaxing. It's great. April 9th, last Thursday, I've decided to start playing Amy in Omega Strikers. And I'm actually playing decently with her right now. There's this like tech with her where you hit someone where if someone's near the edge, you can do something similar with Juliet, where you can hit them with your secondary primary and then KO them. I'm not good at that yet. But I am playing okay with Amy. Way better than I thought I would. I have actually clutched a couple matches, so W. And another thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work towards a sub 20-minute 3 mile, which I'm mostly just doing like a shorter going on runs for shorter amounts of time later in the day. Right now though I'm thinking about doing training running up hills, cuz hills do make me struggle a little bit. And I feel like if I get better at running up hills, then that'll make it way easier for me. On Thursday, I also did some co-op Slay the Spire 2 runs with Cody and Eric. We're having way too much fun with this game, bro. Slay the Spire 2 is way too fun. It is so much fun, dude. It's crazy how fun it is. And then April 10th, last Friday, I decided to go on a walk in the rain at some point on Friday, which is really great, and it was very therapeutic. And at some point, I actually walked over to this park right here, and I closed my umbrella. I just let the rain hit me. It was amazing. I got soaked, yeah, but who cares? It was great. It was really fun. And today is actually the last day of break. I forgot to mention that. Today's the last day of break. Which is fine, At some point, a break starts getting a little boring. Not summer break. Summer break never gets boring. Just so you know. Rest of Friday went actually really good. Eric taught me some Google Sheets stuff, and he helped me create a storage sheet for my music, which was fun. And at work, I decided to, instead of reading Spice and Wolf this weekend at work, I decided to just purely focus on getting through music, my watch later. And I finally got through my watch later on my YouTube account, my music YouTube account. It took so long for that number to get to 0. Like I was just adding songs to that for so long, and I finally got through all of it. At some point, my watch later had over 700 songs, and I got through all that. Like that's crazy. And then I'm starting to go through. There's this one chat on my Discord server I had, or before I started putting stuff in my watch later. So I'm going through that right now. I think I went through like nearly 100 songs, or over 100 songs during the weekend in that channel, which is kind of insane to think about. But yeah. And work was just good. My dad performed this weekend, and it was fun. Yeah. And then Saturday, similar to Wednesday, April 8th, nothing noteworthy happened before work. But I've been going through a lot of music, and I was definitely making good progress over the last weekend. And that was all for Saturday. And then finally we have Sunday. Yesterday, Me and Cody did some more Slay Spire 2 co-op. Had some great runs. Obviously, I got a haircut. And then I'm currently, right now, I'm watching Ludwig's China Tip to Tip, which I think is really fun. In terms of the start of it, I actually liked the Japan one more, but you know, the China one is still really fun. You know, I don't really know much about China, so you know, watching this is shedding some insight onto me. And yeah, that's all for now. Usually I yap for like another minute what I'll do is usually I yap for another minute saying random stuff, but I'm not gonna do that because I accidentally overslept my alarm by like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go on a run right now. Yeah, I need to go on my run right now. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later, and I'm gonna enjoy the last day of break before I have to go back to school tomorrow. See y'all later.